Well, hello everybody, YouTube land. Welcome to just outside the shed. Too nice being there. Well, the real reason is there's no room in there. I can't get in anymore. And I picked a washing machine up. So I'll take advantage of the nice weather and we'll strip it outside. Come along for the watch. I'll be quite honest. A couple of guys out there, Scrap Kingdom, Jackpot Digger. By the way guys, thanks for dropping in on my live show the other night. It was well appreciated. Washing machine. Integrated washing machine. Now it's got a door on the front, hides it, so you can't see it in your kitchen. It's a heavy little bugger. Weighs about 50. I can just pick it up, stick it on there, so it's 55 kilos. Take that to the scrapyard as it is. I'm going to pick up 5, maybe 6 quid. American dollars, $10, something like that. I would have thought. Not worth it. However, I'm going to take it bits just because it's here. Let's carry on. Right, well, we take a magnet, stick it on, magnetic case, not worth anything. Stainless steel drum, maybe. And you can see, magnetic. So it's, even the drum is magnetic. It's not worth a candle. However, let's check it bits any road. Get the door off. Already taken a few out, just make my life a little easier. The neighbours, they just love me. Especially like today on a Sunday. Tipping it on the front, I'll tell you why it's a heavy bugger. Because it's got a big it's got a big bleeding chunk of concrete on it. So yeah, there's a heavy chunk of concrete on that side, and I think if we go around the back there should be an opposite count to 8. There is the. So what have we got really? Well, we've just got the electric motor, little motor in the pump, and some wiring for scrap. Whoa, that's almost same weight as a reel of wire, so that's nearly 15 kilos just in that. Oh, tell you what, I'll put you on fast forward. Well, we've spun around a little, just like, you know, so the dog can see the rabbit. Now, for some of you who don't know how a washing machine works, well, it's a bit like in the olden days, they used to go down to the river, throw the dirty clothes in the water and beat them to death on a rock. Soap attracts the dirt and gets washed away. Well, this is the same thing. You throw your dirty stuff in the drum, you put your soap in, and the thing is like being in a rock, and it washes round and does it. How does it wash it round? Well, you've got a motor, and that motor turns that pulley, which turns that silver drum inside, and that does the same as the stick it on a rock and bashing it. The water, because this is the bottom, comes out via this pump, and if your washing machine actually never empties, it's usually that ball in there has got something sticking in it, or in this here full of crap, and we'll take that off in a second. These things really easy to get off like that. You see, we're having a whittle straight. I mean, look at that straight away. I'll focus. You can see she's probably thrown this away because this is what I'm. This is exactly what I'm on about. Look, an air clip. So this washing machine probably had a problem in emptying, and somebody's told her the pump's knackered, costs a fortune, and all it was is that. Oh, we'll just take that one off. Like you see, there's a ball in there, and sometimes these things, you know, all the clips out of a woman's bra goes in there and stops the ball from sealing, so it'll never empty. But you can see in there, it's full of crud. This is why some people, they advise you to use that calcium cleaner, especially where I live and you've got hard water. Well, I wouldn't normally do this, but for YouTube, I'm just going to take my 9-incher and just cut the sides off so you can see how it's put together. Always on with the face shield. See if we can get this out. We've got to get the spring off that holds the rubber seal in place. So the casing comes off. The only thing that keep off the casing is the pump. So these guys, just to make life awkward for me, yeah, they made them into spline bits. I don't know, Torx bit set. Right, first time. Not usually I'm that lucky. And that's another 8 kilo, 80p. So from me £6, I've already knocked £2 off in concrete. Screwdriver behind the spring. You know I'm going to keep that, don't you? Throw it in the bucket. It'll come in handy. We'll put all this together again a bit afterwards and show you what we've got. Motor's held on with 10 or 13 milli bolts. It's as easy as that. I don't know if we can see that really. A pretty clean motor. Doesn't smell at all. Wouldn't say that was burnt out. So how does the water get hot? Well, there's a heating element there, and a bit like what's in your kettle. Apply electricity to it, and it, just like your kettle, heats up. Let's check it out anyway. There you can see it ain't even a big heating element, and you can see I live in a hard water area and there is lots of calcium depositing on it. Right, let me tidy up here a little bit. Got a bit warm with that TEK coat off. So we're left with the, oh, it's a stainless drum, but it's not stainless steel, so it's not worth anything as scrap, and it's incorporated in a big plastic casing. There's little clips that are going round. I'm just going to bash these clips off. Well, the spiders are aluminium, so I'll take those off. So with a bit of magic, there we are. All I did was get the angle grinder and cut the slots out, and I'll take the stainless steel screws out off in the bench. Let's I'll tell you what I'll do. And this is for the benefit of Scrap Hawk. Because people like Scrap Kingdom, Jerry Vega, Midwestern TV, Jackpot Digger, Tucker Hooker, and all the others. You all know this. Take it off and show you. Yeah, and what is it that they know? Scrapping is messy. So that's why when you see, you know, the trucks going around all boarded up, full of washing machines, white appliances, they ain't worth stripping. All you get is a load of mess. We've got a tiny bit of light iron, a little bit more light iron. We got the drum, which not worth anything. So not even the pulley is aluminium. That's plastic. And basically, we've just got a bag full of bits and an electric motor and the aluminium spider. So it's not worth it. You've got a washing machine, just weigh it in as it is. So a quick whiz round with the hose pipe, sweep up, place is clean. Car's full of light iron, which will go to work skip, and some rubbish I'll drop off at the tip on the way home. Yeah, looking somewhat like now. Set up for the next job. So, emptying the bucket of stuff on the bench, giving a little bit of tidy out. What did we end up with? Well, as always, a pile of useful screws, always come in handy. A couple of pipe clamps, some aluminium backing, some aluminium plate, scrap. These feet are interesting. If you take the rubber off, you end up with something like that, which, I don't know, it's got to be useful. Scrap wise, couple of circuit boards, gold, really, bit of wire, electric motor. Electric motor weighs about that's maybe 4 kilos. Still going off the fact that we're getting maybe 550 pounds per tonne, metric tonne, that's 1,000 kilograms, or 55p per kilogram. Call it 50p because my maths is shit. Then 4 kilograms, £2. So around £2 if I weigh that in. If it's a copper, and it does look copper, if it's a copper motor, we'll strip it. If it's £2, we only ever get 1/3 of the value, so you should get £6 worth of copper out of that motor, which is all I would have got if I'd have weighed it in as it was. So as I said again, something like Scrap Hawk, if you can just knock the motor off, weigh the rest in, you're on a winner. We've got the 2 solenoids, very easy to get the copper out of the solenoids. Again, small electric motor, big spring, some flexible wire with hooks on the end, which, you know, come in handy for something. Aluminium, kilo, £700 a tonne for aluminium. It's cast, might get a little bit more. Kilo, 2 kilo, 70 pence, £1.40. Scrap wise, £8 worth, maybe, but with only, well, next to nothing. A pound's worth of steel out there. What I'm interested in, I'm going to split this ball in half. Because it's nasty. And I want to see how nasty it is. Without sort of slicing my hand in half. There. So, inside you have a ball. Look. And all this dried calcium-fied unused soap. But what I did gain space in the shed. If you was on my live show the other night, which it was a test. I was talking to Hazy Days and You Does It 1969. And it was, how do you do this? Press this button, press that button. If you hit that button, you go live. I went live. Next thing, there was a load of people joining. And thank you for everyone that turned up. If you watch that, throughout that you'll see I trip over something. Go head over heels, or arse over tip, whichever way you look at it. I managed to break my fluorescent light fitting. I've got to crack on. I've got to make some space. I still want to get on with my lathe. I get lots of comments, people saying, when are you going to finish your lathe off? When I've got time. Right, it's Sunday night, Hazy Days, live shows on in about 10 minutes. I need to go in and get cleaned. By the time you've watched this video, it'll be about Wednesday, so it'll be well gone. So forget that. Ian in shed. Catch you in the next vid. Ish.